Hey, welcome back to Critical Fail, everybody. This is episode number 8.
8.
We're on number 8 already.
Yep,
And
sure.
yeah, this is getting pretty great. What last time we left off, I had just eaten a baby's head.
Yeah, actually, it was a magic baby's head, not an actual baby's head. You had bitten into a cursed object, so we're gonna pick up the story from there. Good job on that.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for the backup.
I tried.
You were telling me to eat it.
I nailed his ass to the floor.
The episode title was literally called "Eat It."
Yeah. Well, let's do it. Let's figure out what the fuck it just happened to me.
Alright, where our story left off, our 3 adventurers had found themselves inside of a tree after becoming intentionally lost inside of a forest on the lake. And,
Zach's fault, by the way, or yours fault.
I don't know about intentionally.
He didn't know where he was.
A bird.
He claimed to have known where he was going, knowing full well he didn't know where he was going. And wandered into the forest to, I don't know, take point. But I digress. The 3 adventurers found themselves inside of a tree and succumbed to a cursed object of which they first fought over, tried to escape, and then eventually succumbed to. Our story today will pick up after Ergo Huto bit into the head of the cursed skull of an infant. The room drops away from all of you. Your vision becomes blurred. You swallow your own stomach and you feel as though you were inverted. The world stretches away and then back to you, but not how it once was. You find yourself sitting on top of a stump inside of the same forest, but none of the color scheme is right. The sunset is different, the trees are taller, the water is glowing, and standing next to you on a raft is an elated person in a hooded robe who starts cackling and laughing in a familiar laugh that you recognize as hearing before this event unfolded. So we'll go with Ergo Huto. The object has now disappeared out of your hand.
What is this sorcery?
You came. It worked. You came. Hi. Hello, fish.
I'm gonna draw my bow and say, speak quickly.
What do you want me to say?
Well, I want to know where we are, who you are, what's going on here.
You
I open my eyes now.
You're from the Prime. Yes. Tell me about the Prime. Do you have a queen? Is she nice?
Jeff, what's he talking about?
Jor, I think this one's for you.
Jeff's got no idea.
I am so glad you came, fish. It's very, very nice of you to come. Can I show you? I can show you better than I can tell you.
Okay.
You're from the Prime?
I don't even know what that means.
Yes, we're from the Prime, and we're fish.
What color are your trees?
Green?
Brown.
You're from the Prime. You are from the Prime. You are in the Fey Realm. Welcome to the Fey Realm.
Oh.
That looks familiar.
I am an Ancili, and you are in the Winter Quartz Realm. Welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Get on my raft, fish.
Okay.
All fish are welcome.
Okay.
Tell me about your land. What is the Prime like? Is your queen nice?
Never met her. I was from a small village. They all died, and
Oh, very sad.
yeah, just Jeff and I are the only survivors.
And which one of you is Jeff?
He's right there.
Oh, I see.
It's right there.
Hello, Jeff. Jeff Fish.
He doesn't like you.
Not many people do.
He's not people.
Only the ones who have met me. You come with me? Yeah, fish?
I guess we don't really have much of a choice.
Good. I'm so glad you bit. It's so lonely here in the Faerun.
Can you
Not
send
many
us
people-
back?
Why?
Well, we're in the middle of, like, helping a town. And now they've got no heroes to help them?
What's wrong with the town? Does the queen not protect them?
Long story short, there was a guy and he turned people into sheep and rams and then turned into a snake, and then we fought him twice, I think. And then, yeah, we helped the town come up with a potion that turns everybody back into people, and then we came here, and there looked to be some people...
Your ram sounds boring. Come with me.
I agree. I'm going with him.
Okay, he's got a little 10-foot by
I hate
10-foot
chaotic party mates!
raft.
God damn it.
Do you get on his raft?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. You get a little bit of a view at him. He looks like he used to be a human, but imagine a human that's aged about 400 years and his skin is starting to slag off and his fingers are about way too long. So he's gripping a pole and pushing you through the waters, but his fingers wrap almost all the way around and again on the pole. And he's pushing you through along in the waters. It looks as though it's the same forest you left, except that it's a mirror dimension almost, to explain it the best way. He tells you that this land is different than yours. There is no sunrise and there is no sunset. You will always be in twilight, so you should always be warm. You do need to still sleep, so that is the thing that Prime people need to know. But don't worry about that. I will take very good care of you. So he starts pushing you through the trees. Is there anything you wanted to ask him?
Where are you taking us?
Oh, I'm gonna take you home. You wanted to go on my home, and your home, if you wanted to be your home.
Are
Come
you
to
gonna
my
eat
house.
us?
No. Why would I eat you, fish?
I eat fish.
I do not eat fish.
Okay.
Mitra.
Not a fish.
Mitra eats fish. The Countess eats fish. I do not eat fish. You come to my house. He pushes you along, and you come up against a tree, and the root is sticking up out of the water, and he's got a bunch of dock planks nailed to it. And he pulls up right there, and you see up in the tree, there are actually windows inside of the tree, and there's candlelight coming out through it. There's a rope ladder that leads up to his house. And he hops off of his raft and just starts climbing up the ladder. Do you follow him?
Yep.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The rope ladder lets up into a doorway, and inside is a actually quite large room. He's got a rug in the center of it with a table on top of it, a couple of chairs, a little bit of a desk. He's got a straw mat on the ground, and he points you towards a room on the right-hand side. And he says, you can stay in there if you like. I'll show you around. And he walks into that room. Do you follow him?
I guess so.
Okay. How about you guys?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Ozzy, you walked in right behind him, but you can't see him anymore. It's a smaller room than you thought it was going to be. And then as you walk into it, you see that there's no other entrance, and there was no window. It's just a solid room, and he's not inside of it anymore. As you all are inside of the room, you hear him talk from behind you, and the door closes. But it's an iron door with bars. And he goes, good. Welcome home, fish. You stay here. Welcome home. And he walks away from the door.
This is kind of weird, not gonna lie.
Shit.
Not a fish.
I mean,
The-
try telling
the
him
room-
that.
The room starts to sway back and forth a little bit, and the tree spits the room out. You see that you're actually in a cage, and now the cage is swinging openly in the breeze, suspended from a branch. The door is just a set of bars. The whole room is just a set of bars on top of a floor, chained up to a tree. You're about 30 feet above the water in a 10 by 10 cage. You see that the tree that you're connected to is suddenly there's no door there, and there's just a tree with little windows with light coming through it, and you just see a figure walking around inside of it.
Well, shit.
Is dark vision working here?
It's not a enclosed cage, it's just a barred room. Picture like a jail cell, but on all sides. Like a bird cage.
Right.
Let's go with reactions. Ergo Huto.
Damn it, Jor, what did you get us into?
Yeah, Jor.
I didn't eat the baby.
Not even gonna dignify myself with a response.
Okay, it is up to your actions. We'll lead with Ozzy Armus.
So we're hanging, I'm guessing, from the tree?
Mm-hmm.
Am I able to see what we're hanging from? Like if I go to the edge of the cage?
Yeah, you can actually see through the top of the cage. There's a little loop that's got a rope attached to up to the tree, so it looks like you're hanging from a vine. You can see below you that the water is actually clear, but it's deeper than the cage is tall.
Shit.
I mean, we could probably swim in.
In the cage?
Well, if we can manage to get out of the cage.
Well, all I can do is bang on the bars.
Okay. Would you like to roll to bang on the bars?
I would like to roll to bang on the bars.
Okay, roll to bang on the bars. Oh, that's actually pretty good. You create kind of a ruckus with your hands, and you see the guy poke his head out and goes, "Shh! Quiet, fish!" Pulls his head back inside.
Oh, I know what I'm going to be doing.
He didn't disarm us, did he?
Nope. He didn't take anything off of you. He just led you into the room and then closed the door and walked away.
Hmm.
Let's lead with Jor.
I'm gonna play my lute.
Give me a performance roll. Not bad. You let out some soft music over top of the luminescent forest.
If we ever do another campaign, you guys can't be chaotic. Oh, fuck.
Ergo Huto.
I'm gonna ask him, so when do we get to leave?
You're going to try to ask the guy inside?
Yeah.
Okay, you gotta raise your voice a little bit.
Sure. When do we get to leave?
Tomorrow! I'll bring you to Beedry.
You said she eats us.
Yeah! You fish! I sell fish. I'm a fisherman. He pulls
I
his head
see
back
him?
inside.
Oh,
He was only sticking his head through the window. He pulled it back after he's done talking.
Sure.
We'll go back to Ozzy Armus.
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I'm going to slam his window.
Yeah, you blow it inside of the house and stir up his drapes, and you hear a small crashing sound as he yelps at you. And he says, "Bad fish! Bad fish! Stop it!" And you just hear him, like, cleaning up plates. Yeah, you mildly inconvenienced the hag.
These fish have teeth!
I'm gonna draw my bow and yell out to him to release us.
At least you where? You have nowhere to be.
Send us back to where we came.
I can't do that. I make
can?
a one-way ride. The Countess. I'm not the Countess. Do I look like a Countess?
I don't know what a countess looks like in your realm.
Makes a good point.
Now that I think about it, though, if his countess is anything like the countess of ours, ugh.
An aside, the Countess of yours?
Just it was a reference
Is that a D2 reference?
it was a meta reference, but what of D2 reference is built off of. So
Okay.
we'll get there after the episode's over. Sorry for derailing.
Jordan.
Light him up,
Of all
Light
the
'em up,
times
sweet
to not
cheeks.
burn something.
right?
I'm just gonna play my loot some more.
I'm gonna use disguise self and mimic his appearance.
Yeah, you can just do that. Okay. You take on the appearance of the hag, and now you're just standing in a cage.
I'm gonna yell at him to let me out. I'm not with them.
Interesting. Okay. Roll persuasion.
Holy shit.
He looks at you and he's suddenly stunned and he's confused and he's staring at you like, no, and then he looks down at himself and looks at you. Ah, you're special. I like you. And then you see him reach out towards the cage and then grip with his hand and then pull, and as he does that, the whole cage swings in the air towards the tree, and you feel your all selves being drawn towards the tree. The door of the cage meets back up with the door of the house, and he says, "You two," and he points to Ergo and Ozzy. He goes, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Do you
I'm gonna
wait to that?
Draw my arrow onto my bow.
He's looking at you. He raises his eyebrow.
I'll take a step back, but I'm gonna keep it notched and drawn.
Okay. Ozzy?
I'm going to cast Thaumaturgy again. This time to make my voice boom up to 3 times as loud and say, "Fuck you!" as loud as I can.
I want to roll for the effect of the intimidation you're attempting to cause.
When this resolves, I have an action.
He stumbles backwards and lets go of the cage as he does so, and it swings away from the tree really hard.
Damn it.
And he falls backwards into his living room, and the door that you were just looking through disappeared as the cage is now rocking back and forth, and it banged slightly into the tree, and one of the bars bent a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Can I still see him?
No, the porthole has closed. You're still now just in the cage, and it is swinging next to the tree.
Ignore my previous statement about having an action, then.
Okay. It's going to be your turn. Your action.
I got
Try to
nothing.
give a quick reaction. Okay,
I got
Jor.
nothing.
I'm gonna yell at the window. I'm still stuck in here.
Ozzy.
Oh shit, that was good.
I'm gonna try to kick the bent bar.
Okay. Yeah, give me a strength check.
Oh.
Okay, it doesn't do anything, but it appears as though the cage is actually not that well built, and it's really old. So you feel like you could make a little bit of progress there. You see his head reappear, and then he looks again, and he reaches through his window and draws the cage forward again. And as he does so, the porthole opens up on the side of the house, and it matches up with the cage door. And he looks at you two again and says, "No, backfish, back." Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Ergo?
Release the arrow.
Yeah, make an action to attack him.
Oh, that's a nat 20. Just What's up?
What?
What's up?
That's beautiful. Please roll for the severity.
Please be 100. Please be 100. Please be 100. Nah.
Not bad. As the porthole is opening up, you see him. You immediately strike and send an arrow flying. It lands in his shoulder, and he reels twice as hard as he did when Drew did his shouting. Ozzy did his shouting, and you see him reel and turn, and the cage comes loose again. But this time, he was mid-force push action, so he shoots the cage away, and the cage flies away from the tree and up into the air. And this time, when it comes back, it smashes into the side of the tree, and a whole bunch of the bars get all messed up. You guys are all going to have to give me a dex save, though.
Oh boy.
That's not good.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh!
the elf.
A nat 20 to critical fail.
Please roll for severity.
100.
I don't want to. Can we skip this part?
No, this is literally the name of their show.
Okay, that's
It's not so bad.
all right.
Okay. You were feeling quite triumphant as you got launched away from the tree that you felt cocksure enough to kind of let yourself go off guard. And as the cage sailed back into the tree and the bars wrenched apart, you fell out of the tree and out of the cage and into the water below. So you are currently headfirst underwater. Ozzy and Jor, you are in the cage. The bars are all messed up on the edge. You hear loud cursing coming from inside, and the light is starting to shift inside of the house. You feel a pressured weight in the air starting to rise.
This seems bad.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
start with Ozzy.
So are the bar? Is there a gap to wriggle through?
Yeah. If you'd like to.
I'm going to try to drop to where Ergo is.
Okay. The cage is still swinging, so I'm going to require a dex save in order to grab the bars and pull yourself out while the cage is moving.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, you slide through no problem, and you land gracefully in the water. Let's go to Joradam.
I'm also gonna try to get out of the cage.
All right, please give me a dex save. Not quite. You forgot that you were polymorphed into a different figure, so when you go to reach for the bars, your arms aren't the same arms as they were before, so you overshoot and put them through, and then you get tangled in the bars and kind of rocked around as the cage is being rocked around. So you're still near the hole that you're trying to get out of, but you just are kind of flailing around more ridiculously. We'll pick up with Ergo Huto. You're upside down in the water, which is strange because you've swam in water before, but this is way too warm, kind of like bath water. You're upside down and it's glowing, so you're discombobulated a little bit.
I'm gonna attempt to get my bearings and swim to the surface.
Okay. Yeah, give me another dex save for that. All right, you rock it. You see that Ozzy has dropped into the water next to you, and you use him as a point of reference and swim back to the surface.
Hey,
Ozzy,
bud.
Ergo Huto has resurfaced right next to you.
All right. I don't know where I was going next with this. I just know we should get away.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same.
Still got one up in the cage though.
Jump!
Is that your whole turn, Ozzy?
Yep.
Okay, we'll go with the Jor.
All right, I'm gonna try to get out of the cage again.
Okay.
Don't fuck it up!
Nice. It's just enough that you pull yourself through, and as you do so, you see the hand reaches back through the window, but the fingers are all gnarled and black, and he looks like he's grown in size quite a bit. And he shoots lightning from his hand, and it cuts the rope so that you jump away from the cage as the cage is falling, and it smashes right next to you, all in the water, and creates a bit of a wave. Ergo Huto, the cage just landed right next to you in the water.
Ah!
Your action.
Okay. Do I kind of have a general idea of which direction we came from to get here?
No, not really. If you can go by the same, you feel as though as if you went by the same.
Because it's kind of like a
bearings-
parallel world, right?
Exactly. So you have a rough idea of where shore should be in relation to where you left from in the farm, like a direction-ish.
Would I kind of have an idea of the direction of where the tree was, where I ate this cursed baby skull?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Alright,
you could try to get back there.
Can I head that direction?
You just start swimming?
I hate it when you ask questions like that. Okay, I'm gonna head for shore first.
Well, you're in the water. The only points of safe harbor are the route that got the dock piece on it and the guy's raft. Everything else is still Lake Forest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go towards his raft.
Okay.
Let's take his
you climb
raft.
up onto his raft.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Sorry, you're climbing out of the water. Please give me a deck save. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, you just climb out.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Ozzy Armus.
I'm gonna try the same.
All right. Give me a deck save. Not bad. You pull your one arm up and roll onto the base of the raft.
Yeah.
Above you, you can hear a crackling sound, and the door frame opens up, and you see the figure is standing at the head of the rope ladder, looking down on you all. The light seems to drain into his figure, and the area around him is darker than the light, or darker than the ambient light around him. He is absorbing the light. We will go to Joradam.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get on that raft.
All right, give me a deck save. You are holding onto the edge of it. You try to pull yourself up, but you're discombobulated from your fall and the cage falling next to you, so you're still in a bit of shock. You do not quite. You grabbed for the edge of the raft, but you grabbed onto the guy's pole instead for his pushing the raft around, and don't have enough purchase on it, so you're hanging onto the edge. The guy up on the edge channels the light, and you see that the lights inside of his house go off and drain into him as he raises his hands up and starts to fire at the raft. So we're gonna see what happens there. He's standing at the head of the ladder, and it ricochets into the water next to you and blows up half of the dock. We're gonna go to Ergo Huto.
I'm gonna tell Ozzy, grab the stick, start getting us out of here, and then I'm gonna fire an arrow at him. Not Ozzy,
All right.
but the guy.
I by context, I understood.
Alright.
Please give me a roll for it.
Yeah, that's another fucking stellar roll. Just saying.
Not bad at all. Yeah. You absolutely nail it. Your elven ways in archery are earning the acclaim that they deserve.
Did I deal damage with my last attack?
Yes, you did.
Well then, in that
but-
case.
Yes, you get bonuses to it.
Plink.
Dun, dun.
Plink.
Ergo. Oh, sorry, Ozzy Armus.
Problem. Jor's attached to the sticky thing. I'm gonna have to pull him out first.
Uh,
So, gonna try to pull Jor out of the water onto the boat.
okay. Yeah. Give me a strength check to pull him out.
Yeah.
Nice. You grab him and haul him onto the raft. He is on. Joradam, you are on the raft.
All right. Should probably get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah, we
start
might wanna-
rowing or start covering us.
I'll use Sacred Flame on the guy.
Okay. You need to roll for this. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, the Sacred Flame connects with his chest, but the light seems to just absorb into him. And he seems to channel it back through and up his arms and aim it all you again on the raft. Let's see what happens there. It knocked his blow awry, and the tree behind you explodes in half, and it topples into the water and creates a little bit of a wave and pushes you about 10 feet away from the docks in the direction that you were trying to go. Ergo Huto.
Would our passive wisdom tell us if that did anything to him?
What do you mean?
Well, it was radiant damage, and he absorbed the light. Did he take damage, or does he just take that energy and...
He did not recoil as it struck him.
Okay.
It was not a similar blow as to when the arrows landed on him. You saw him physically take those.
Alright, well, loosen another arrow.
Not bad. You hit him again in center mass.
Oh, that's so nasty.
Jeez.
I do so much damage.
Not bad at all. You are covering the retreat, Armus. You're
I'm
actually
paddling away.
Okay, you grab the pushing stick and start Vienna boating away. Give me a strength check for hastily pushing away. Yeah. Give me a strength. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, you are pushing with haste away from this whole debacle. Joradam.
I'm going to use guidance on Ergo. So he gets a +4 to a roll of his choice.
Nice. All
Can I
right.
pick-
A D4 roll to his.
Is that to attack or damage?
It should be to
ability
your
check.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll.
It'll be to your D20 roll.
So, to my attack, okay. That's...
Yeah. Ergo, you feel your ally channeling divinity into you and helping you. You feel bolstered by this. It is your action.
Another attack with the longbow.
All right. Not bad. You're getting a +4 to that action. Unless you want it for a different action.
No, I'm gonna keep it for another action.
All right. Yeah, you landed wow. You landed another arrow in him. He lets out a bellowing.
How long can I hold on to that extra roll, by the way?
I think it's just one. I'm pretty sure it's just one.
Okay. So you would have to cast it again if I wanted it next turn.
Unless he tells me otherwise. The monster lets out a bellowing shriek and rips the cloak away from his body. He looks like basically what a goblin would look like, but all black with long dredging fingers and yeah, he's creepy as all hell, and he drops off the ledge into the water, and you see his form silhouetted on the base of the water. He's swimming towards the raft.
Oh shit.
Ah, crap.
Ozzy Armus.
I'm paddling for all I'm worth.
All right, give me a strength check.
Tell me you got an inspiration die.
I wish.
Fuck.
Yeah, he startles you enough that when you push the pole down, you don't get full grip when you pull, so you slow down a little bit. It's getting closer. Joradam.
I'm going to use guidance on Ozzy this time.
All right.
Good choice.
Yep.
Us
would you like to do
elves
anything
never
else?
miss.
No. That's it.
Okay, Ergo Huto.
Firing another arrow.
All right, you aim into the water. The shot goes awry. He's
Could have really used that +4 right there, Jor.
would you like to do anything else?
Actually, yeah. Can I see him currently?
You see a shape at the bottom. Because the water glows, it's got that Caribbean vibe to it where you can see the fish kind of, except the surface of the water is disturbed because of your teammate hastily trying to push the boat away.
So, would I be able to get a hunter's mark on him?
It'd be dicey. You're not sure if you would target it or like a log on the bottom. You can
Okay.
roll to see if you can do it.
Yeah, but I don't want to use my one spell cast for if I was to fail.
Then your
I'll wait till I
passive
see
wisdom
him.
is telling you that's a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Ozzy Armus?
I'm still rowing.
Alright, give me another strength check. Alright, you're trying to haul ass. You're doing your best. You guys have made it about halfway back to the tree at this point, but the figure in the water is only about 30 feet off. Joradam.
How deep is the water?
About 15, 20 feet.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna use Blessing of the Trickster on Ergo, which gives advantage to stealth or dex checks.
Alright.
So the person that needs it the least.
Well, he missed last time.
Alright. It lasts for an hour.
Indeed.
We'll go to... is that all you want to do?
Yeah.
Alright. We will go to Ergo Huto.
I'm gonna fire an arrow at him.
Alright. Yeah, you cut clean through the water and you see him arch a little bit as it hits him. It will do full damage, but you also see the figure speed up.
He's speeding up, guys.
Piss it off.
I mean, I'm winging him pretty good here, so.
Oh, didn't mean to click that.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
okay. I still saw your rolls.
Okay.
5 and 12. We'll go to Ozzy Armus. Are you giving her?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep rowing.
Okay. Let's see what happens here. You roll to counter that.
Just a regular D20. Nope.
Oh, you tied. Okay, he's gonna roll again, and then you roll again. All right.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
He swims up, grabs the pole as you go to push it, so you've got your full grip on it, and he yanks it out from your hands and yanks you straight into the water with it. He reaches up and grabs you. You are being clutched by the figure underwater, and you get a really good look at him. He's transformed slightly. He is mostly haze and teeth, and he is holding onto you with fingers long enough that as he grips your shoulders, his fingers touch on your back. Joradam, your teammate just got ripped into the water.
I'm gonna try to grab the pole he was rowing with and stick it out towards him to grab.
Okay. He did let go of it after he dropped into the water, so it's possible. Please just give me a d20 roll for you to grab it and try to probe at him to get to him. Okay, not bad. You successfully grabbed the pole and you're holding it and you're trying to fish around to get the pole into position to where you could articulate it towards your teammate. Ergo Hugo.
I'm gonna fire another arrow at him.
Alright. Not bad. You strike him underwater and deftly cleave past your teammate who is being clutched by it. So, good move there.
That fucking damage, though. Holy shit.
You see that this has drawn blood and there is blood spilling out of the haze in the water. So you're starting to get somewhere with it.
Too early for a victory dance, though, right?
Yes, you get the impression that this creature is actually quite old and quite strong.
Okay.
We will go to Ozzy Armus. Ozzy, you are grappled underwater.
Yep. Can I bite his fucking fingers?
They're down on your shoulders, so yes.
Alright.
I like how you had to check for that. That was great.
I go for realism.
Yeah.
Well, I'm operating on the fact my arms are pinned to my sides. I can't really do anything with them.
And I appreciate
Yes.
the commitment to the scene. Yeah.
Alright.
Please give me a roll for that. All right. Nice.
You bit his
Yes,
fingers right the fuck off. Yeah.
In combination with the arrow strike, he loosens his grip a little bit, and then you bite his hand, and he lets you go a little bit. But he's going to swim backwards and punch you in the stomach really hard. You lose your breath full of air in that. You're about 10 feet underwater. We'll go to Joradam.
I'm gonna jump in after Ozzy, try to help him out.
Head first or feet first?
Head first, I'm going hands first.
All right. Please roll for your dive.
That's not a good dive.
That's
Oh.
not
That's a belly
good
flop.
dive. Yeah, your gear bag throws off your trajectory, and you kind of go too far forwards during your dive, so you find yourself kind of inverted in the wrong way, and your back is facing the creature, and your head is, your feet are farther ahead than your head is. But you're still underwater. You still have an action.
Style points for the front flip.
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna try to find Ozzy.
All right, let's just do a d20 roll for you to reorient yourself. Yeah, you're still a bit confused. You don't have an eyeball on him yet. You don't got this whole swimming thing down. Let's go to Ergo Huto.
Firing another arrow.
All right. Yeah, you're laying into this guy. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. Yep, he's still bleeding into the water. And Ozzy, you see him reeling back from being shot again, so he's a little bit away from you. But you are drowning. So how do you deal with that?
Does he still have a grip on me?
Nope. He loosened his grip when you bit him.
Alright. I'm gonna kick toward the surface.
Okay. You can just swim up.
Alright.
You swim up and you get a breath of fresh air. That'll be your whole turn, just because you're replenishing yourself with that
Alright.
breath. Jor, you are discombobulated underwater.
I'm gonna try to surface so I don't drown.
Okay. You twist and try to reorient yourself and swim to the surface. Give me another d20 roll to orient yourself underwater. Not bad. Okay, you do it so quick that you spin and launch yourself out of the water and up onto the raft. You are good. Ergo Huto, your ally you saw Ozzy surface and a Joradam just leaped out of the water and onto the raft.
Oh, hey guys. Let's kill this thing now. Firing another arrow.
All right, fire away.
Do I get a redo?
No, you do not.
Fuck.
Where's that 100 roll?
Yes, please roll. Okay,
Such a relief. Holy shit.
that's not so bad. You didn't realize that your ally jumping out of the water would startle you, and you for some reason think it's maybe something to do with the enemy, so you react and jump sideways as this happened. Your shot goes awry and off into the bush, and you fall sideways off of the raft into the water. Ozzy Armus, you have surfaced.
I'm gonna pull out my swords and dive back down looking for the...
All right. You dive back under the water with swords drawn, and you see the creature before you. It's trying to figure out what it's going to do next while bleeding into the water profusely. It looks mad, and it's looking right at you.
Yeah, not as mad as I am.
All right, you gonna roll to attack?
I don't think it cares.
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
Oh.
Yeah, your arms are slowed down underwater, and it just kind of pushes your swords away with its hands, and it's going to swim towards you. But it cuts itself on your swords because it it was a bad move to do that with its hands. And it draws more blood into the water, and it gets a whole big cloud of blood in front of its own face. So now it's kind of scrambling, and it's like bumping its hands, trying to find you in the water as you struggle together. Joradam, you are on top of the raft.
I'm gonna try to help Ergo back onto the raft.
Okay. Yeah, give me a strength check to pull on him. Not bad. Ergo, he grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you back up onto the raft.
All right.
George, would you like to do anything else?
What kind of action?
You can move around a little bit. You're on the opposite side of the raft, or you're on the edge of it. You're not really engaged.
No, I'm good then.
Ergo Huto, you just resurfaced onto the raft.
Hey, thanks, bud. I'm gonna step to the center of the raft, and I'm gonna hand an arrow to Jeff, notch another one, and loose.
All right. Fire into the water. There's actually a penalty right now, and the arrow goes through the cloud of blood between Ozzy and the creature. Ozzy, you see an arrow whiz past your field of vision in front of the creature, but you almost missed it as part of the haze, so you realize that your allies are still engaged in this fight. You are facing the creature. You still have half a lung full of air.
I'm gonna use my action surge so I can take an additional action, and I'll stab twice with my rapier and slash once with my longsword.
Nice. All right, you go into a furious slicing fit underwater. That one does not land. The second one totally does. Nice. You get a critical on a 19, do you not?
Yep.
Please roll for the severity of your critical.
Yeah.
Woo! Not bad. On your second strike, he goes to try to block it again, and you cut his arm off in the water as you slice. The third one lands and scrapes against his chest, and his eyes go wide. You see a face reconform into the center of the teeth. He is a lot less scary to you now, and he's going to start to try to swim away from you.
He is.
He starts to kick away from you like a frog. Do you try to pursue?
Yep.
Or do you go back up for air?
I'm going for him.
All right. You're trying to follow him as he kicks away. Joradam, both your ally and the creature are retreating into deeper water.
Into deeper water or away from us?
Both. He's still within range.
Yeah, I'm gonna row after them.
Okay, you grab the stick that you were using to poke the people earlier, and you start to push the raft in the direction that your teammate is going and swimming after the creature. Ergo Huto.
I'm gonna take the arrow from Jeff, notch and loose.
All right, roll for it. Not bad. The arrow flies through the water and catches the other guy in the back as he's rowing away. Please roll for your damage.
I've had better. I think that's like the lowest I've ever gotten.
That's about as high as I can get.
Yeah, I'm a damage machine. But I'm a glass cannon too, because anything hits me and I'm like, oh fuck, I'm dead. I've already died once.
Ozzy Armus, there is a ton of blood in the water, so you're almost having a hard time following if you weren't just following the trail of blood. You track the creature. You are close enough to it to strike.
I'm going to actually surface and try to hop on the boat.
Okay, it's in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Okay. You turn around and surface. You don't take a damage penalty, because if you tried to attack the creature, you would have been drowning. You resurface, and you can roll dex to try to get back on.
Haha.
Gracefully hop back up onto the raft as the creature swims away. You lose track of him into the watery depths.
Well, hold on a second.
In the haste of your fleeing from him, you are within an eye shot's distance of the place that you reapparated on the large. I'd say it was about the same diameter of the tree that you had gone into. It was about 10 feet, except it's a stump that's just on the surface of the water. Like a platform. You're within eye shot of it. Go ahead, Ergo.
No, I can't get the location, so no point in using my primeval awareness. What do you say we just head back to where he got us from and see if we can't figure ourselves a way to get home?
I mean, his house is free for the looting now.
Alright, good point.
Consensus will go to the guy with the stick. Jor, which way do you push the raft? Towards where you guys came in, or towards the guy's house?
Towards the guy's house.
Alright.
That wasn't just chaotic.
You start going back the way that you had originally been taken. You just go all the way there and pull the raft up next to the half-exploded dock. And you're all there. Who wants to go up the ladder first?
I nominate Ozzy.
Yeah, I'll go.
Okay. Ozzy, you scale the ladder. Do you guys follow?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Ozzy, you're back inside of the room. You see that there is a pile of broken plates on the ground and a half-smashed chair. In the middle of the room is a large rug. The table has been moved to the side off of it. There is no room where you had walked through. It appears as though that door is just gone. There is a desk with some jars on top of it. There was a kind of a sink basin area where the plates were. And there is a pot in the back right corner. Ergo,
What's the rug made out of?
do you touch it?
Sure.
Okay. Give me a 20 roll.
Jesus.
Oh, cool.
Oh, jeez.
The rug attempts to jump up and attack you, but jumps past you and out the window.
Aw.
Well, problem solved.
I wanted to take him home.
Yeah, your passive wisdom tells you that that is a bad thing, and it would have tried to murder you. You hear it.
It was a
splash
nice
into
looking
the
rug.
water.
We could have put it in the house with the bears.
Mm-hmm.
Let that problem solve itself.
Yep.
Yeah, you hear a splashing noise
Maybe-
from outside where the
maybe
rug
give
is
it to
trying to
that-
swim, but a rug can't swim.
Maybe give it to that cocky ass sheriff. Or no, the paladin. The one that was a douchebag.
He was a paladin, yeah.
Yeah.
Or Dina.
Yeah.
Dana.
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 All right. I'm
yeah.
gonna notch an arrow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hand one to Jeff.
Okay. Jor, you're standing also in the doorway. What do you do?
I'm gonna check out those pots.
Okay, the ones on the desk or the big one in the corner?
The ones on the desk.
They appear to have a whole bunch of different liquids inside of them. They're all different colors. There are 4 jars. They are orange, red, blue, and green.
I'm gonna take them if I can. Is
Yeah.
there lids on them?
Mhm.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna take them.
Okay. You add 4 pots to your inventory. They're each about a liter. Just $2 worth of gas in America. Sorry.
So let's say, are those Canadian leaders or American leaders?
Ergo Hutso. Actually, Ozzy Armas, because you just tried to touch the rug. Ozzy?
I'm gonna ask Jor for the orange one. Hey Jor, can I have the orange one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Add 1 orange 1-liter jar. I should say that they are glass jars and the liquids inside are those colors.
Okay.
Ergo Huto.
I'm gonna shoot the pot.
Please roll a d20 roll.
Oh, you mean I can't just click on the old longbow button? That's served
Yeah,
me
yeah,
so
we
well.
totally can. Do
Okay.
that. Roll an
Okay.
attack roll.
There we go.
Nice. Yeah, it smashes and sends a whole bunch of fish, dead fish, across the inside of the hut. The floor
Got
is
it.
now wet and covered in dead fish.
I still got it, guys.
Good, thanks.
No worries.
Could we all have
Should
a
I roll for
Constitution
damage?
Roll? No, please give me a Constitution roll.
God damn it.
Jeez. Hey,
How did
okay.
you crit on both?
I'm that good, baby.
That's a double crit.
That is
Yeah,
a double crit.
You actually like this smell, and you're totally. It kind of makes you hungry. Joradam is totally fine too. He's used to this smell, but for some reason, Ergo, it just caught you off guard, and you retch in the middle of the house. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry, guys.
Joradam, good to you.
Is there other rooms?
Nope, just one big round room.
Oh, I'm ready to leave. I'm gonna just climb back down the ladder.
Okay, you just climb back down the ladder.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, Ozzy, did you want
Let's
to take anything
take-
else?
I'm gonna take one last look around the room, see if there's anything we didn't notice.
Give me a perception roll. There was a staff leaned up against the chair. You didn't notice it because the chair looks like driftwood and the piece looked like driftwood, but it's actually a separate piece, and you notice there's runes carved into it.
Oh, I'm grabbing that.
You can grab that.
All right.
Add 1 runic staff to your inventory.
All right, I'll follow them out.
All right.
Right now, Jor's just like, God damn it, why didn't I stay?
Jor, you are leading the way. You're back at the raft.
I'll get back on the raft and wait for my companions.
Okay. Do you take the pole?
Yeah.
Okay. You've got the pole. Ergo, do you join him?
Yep.
Ozzy, are you done this place?
Yep.
Cool. You join your compatriot back on the raft, and Jor, where are you going?
I'm gonna go back towards the direction we came from.
All right. You head back to the place where you had warped in. Is there anything else you'd like to do on the way, or just fast travel?
Well, on the way, I'm gonna be swinging the staff, saying random phrases.
How long is the travel gonna take?
Like a 10-minute travel.
Damn it. Okay. Then, no, I'll just make smartass comments the whole way about Jeff.
Okay. You can do that. And Ozzy, please give me a d20 roll. You're not sure what combination of what and how it happened, but as you do it, something happens that force knocks you backwards into the water. You still have the staff in your hand, but you knocked yourself off of the raft.
Okay.
I feel like this is another one of those I take it off and I put it on moments that I totally didn't witness because I was meditating. Crap.
Jor, did you hear me splash? I need a ride.
Yeah, the raft is moving away from you.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna swim for it.
Please give me a deck save to try to climb back onto the raft. Okay. You catch up and climb back onto the raft. Slightly embarrassed. Would anybody else like to do anything?
I'm just gonna make comments about Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You successfully roar back to the place of origin. It's a large flat stump, and the raft just pulls right up next to it. You are now in the position of where that guy was when he saw you come into this world. You're standing right next to it.
Alright.
So, what can we see from here? Is there like that pedestal where the head was and all that? Like, is there anything
It's gone.
there?
This is just a flat stump where you came out on.
Ah, crap.
I'm gonna go stand on the stump.
Okay, you stand on the stump. It's dry.
It's dry.
All right, good to know.
I'm gonna hit it with the stick.
You can do that. You hit it with the stick.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Shit. Can I, I'm gonna use Primeval Awareness.
Okay. To what effect?
Find out if there's, any of the following creatures within 1 mile. Aberration, Celestial, Dragon, Elemental, Fey, Fiend, or Undead.
Definitely Fey.
Alright, so there is... it doesn't tell us the number or location, so there's definitely a Fey nearby, within 1 mile.
Which your passive wisdom would tell you makes sense being in the Fey realm.
Yeah, but, you know, given that it's a forest.
Also true.
Oh, speaking of which, it is a forest, right?
It is a forest.
I am a natural explorer of forests.
Yeah, forests, plural, is a pretty broad term in comparison to what you're looking at right now. You will take a penalty, but you do have some skills in this regard. If it stands to reason that this is a forest parallel to the one in the real dimension, you feel as though you have some knowledge about this place, but your ancestors who came from this place would know much better than you.
You've been peeking at my character sheet.
You're an elf.
Yeah, I know.
Elves came from the Feywild.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna keep whacking the stump and uttering random phrases.
Alright. Hit yourself with another d20 roll. Yeah, you somehow pull yourself face first into the stump. You slid yourself face first into the stump. For 1 point of damage.
Guys, I think I'm getting somewhere.
I'm gonna sit down right where we are, and Jeff and I are gonna meditate. Trance.
Okay, you sit and meditate. Jor.
I'm gonna help Ozzy try to figure out this stump and staff situation.
Okay.
For a second I thought you were gonna say you were gonna help me meditate. I was gonna be like, what?
You roll insight for me.
Oh.
Not bad. Okay. You pick up the staff and twirl it around in your hands a little bit, and you remember back to when the creature was pushing and pulling, and then you remember in your memory that he may have been holding that staff in his other hand. So it seems to be some kind of accessory for moving objects to and fro. That's what you learn. Ozzy.
I'm gonna kick the stump.
Alright. Give me a d20 roll for that. Yeah, you stub your toe in frustration against it.
I'm just glad I haven't rolled a 1 yet.
You're trying to.
For a second I thought he was gonna roll some damage for the stub toe, but he didn't. We're good.
No, he's an adventurer. He's beyond all that. Ergo, I assume you're just going to meditate? Are you meditating on anything? Are you trying to conjure up an idea, or?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but I don't know if I can go there, because I don't know if elves do that, but I was gonna see if maybe I could, think on, the subject of phase and try and recall anything that my tribesmen might have told me about, where we came from and all that. And
You can certainly do that.
all right,
Do you have a history category you could roll?
History.
I do, but I'm not proficient in it.
No, maybe you'll get lucky. You
Let's hope
meditate
so.
on it.
I am not lucky.
You are not lucky on
I don't know shit about anything.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't. In fact, you misremember a story that someone had told you around a campfire about how your ancestors left the Feywild because they were all really stuck up.
My ancestors are stuck up, or the
I don't
phase
think
were
he's
stuck up?
misremembering anything.
Yeah, you were just thinking that your reason that the elves left was because everybody in the Feywild was a prude, and they all sucked. And you don't find this to be particularly helpful information at all. Ozzy Armus.
Keep
you just-
meditating on that next turn.
I'm gonna try to take a bite out of the stump.
Roll to not lose your mind.
That's a fail.
I mean, what kind of indication at this point has Derek given you that it's going to be anything other than a stump?
In your frustration, you scrape your teeth against the stump for 4 points of damage as one of your teeth dislodges in the wood.
Oh, now you're missing a tooth, you fuck.
It's one of the bottom ones.
Tastes like wood.
Does taste like wood. Joradam?
I have the staff, correct?
Yes, you do.
I'm gonna try to pull at the stump with the staff.
All right. Pull at the stump? The one that you're standing on?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, magically, with the staff.
That's an episode title right there.
Like magically with the staff.
Please roll
fuck.
for it. You give it a rather hard shove and go flying back into the water, tripping over Drew in the process. You're swimming for it.
You must
to
mean
hold the
Aussie.
staff.
I don't know who this Drew is. Must mean Aussie.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean Ozzy Arms. Ergo Huto, why don't you try to recall some knowledge again?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and recall some knowledge.
We're on a train wreck of rolls.
Okay. This time you remember having asked that same ancestor, or member of your tribe. They could be technically called ancestors because of how old elves live.
Yeah.
You remember that they told you that the Feywild and the Shadowfell, respectively, are two parallels of the prime realm that you live inside of. So, topographically, geologically, they are similar in landscape, but anything that is being constructed will not normally be in the same spot. So, for as far as navigating goes, it should be the same as where you left off. And you figure a frame of reference would be to try to head back to where you went, and you should be able to see the hill that Jackfall was built on. Ozzy Armus, you just lost a tooth.
I'm gonna stab the stump.
Okay, which sword?
The rapier.
Okay, cool.
Die, ye stump.
Yeah, no, it scrapes against the stump. The sword kind of bounces off a bit. You feel as though if you kept up doing that, you would dull the blade quite a bit.
I like how he asked you what sword. Just... like that was important. You should probably try with the other sword next turn.
Joradam.
Alright. I'm I'm gonna get out of the water and this time try to push at the stump.
Okay. Please roll a d20. Nothing happens. Definitely nothing happens. You feel as though you don't have this thing quite mastered. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Ergo.
How much time would you say has passed?
With all of this stuff that's been happening, about
Yeah.
7 minutes.
Oh, great. Okay, well then, while I'm meditating, I'm going to meditate on the subject of anything I can recall from the actual wildlife of the Fae. Like, you know, hearing stories of the Fae world and whatnot, and where my ancestors came from. You know, what kind of trials and tribulations there would be in regards to the Fae. Like, in our world, we gotta watch out for bears, because they'll eat you if you're asleep, you know. So what is dangerous in the Fae world? It's kind of what I'm gonna meditate on.
Give me a history roll.
Yeah. I don't fucking know. Bears? Maybe.
You know that animals in the Fae aren't what they ought to be, so there won't be any regular domestic animals here. But that's all you know.
Except for rugs.
Yeah. They're the bears of the Fae world.
Ozzy Armus,
Hence why it was on the
you,
ground.
I'm gonna sit down on the stump and drink the liquid in the jar.
you're going to drink the liquid in the jar.
Yeah.
I don't like it when his face does that. Can you say that you were lying and that's not what you want to do?
Nope.
Oh, god damn it. We're fucked.
Give me a constitution.
Well, this is
roll.
the end of this. No, I'm kidding. Like, the campaign is over as Drew dies.
Okay, and now give me a Dex reflex save.
Yep. Do that.
Okay. As you opened the jar, you got a whiff of accelerant and attempted to swig it, but then when your tongue caught fire, you spat it out immediately, but now part of your face is on fire. What are you going to do with that information?
I'm gonna smash my face into the water.
Okay, you're making a break for the water, but you're scrambling. You were face first, and then you were stabbing the log, so you're going to need to scramble over. I'm going to make you roll for that.
All right. Roll for scramble.
Roll for scrambling, getting to the water. Okay, you're making your way to the water, but the edge of your robe is on fire. You spat out the accelerant, and the accelerant was in your hand. What are you going to do with that jar of accelerant?
I guess I'm gonna drop it.
Okay. Joradam, your ally just started a small fire on the log.
I'm gonna give pulling it another shot.
Oh, god damn it. Oh. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Roll a d20.
Oh, better.
Oh.
It jostles slightly forward and sends Ozzy Armus headfirst into the water.
Hey, put him out. More
The
fire.
jar rolls away from where it was dropped and spreads fire over half of the surface of the top of the log. The fire reaches the inside of the jar and casts it kind of ruptures and just spews forth a whole bunch of fire, and part of the top of the water is on fire now. Ergo Huto, you're still meditating.
Yeah. I got caught up in laughing at their actions, and I completely forgot to think about what I was gonna do.
We can skip you for now.
Yeah,
if you'd like.
just skip me. I mean, I got 4
Okay.
hours worth of meditating to do, so just...
Yeah. please keep in mind your situational awareness would tell you that you are sitting on a log that is now on fire. Ozzy Armus.
I thought I was on the raft still.
Are you on the raft?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're fine.
Yeah, I'm good.
Ozzy Armus, you just got tossed headfirst into the water. Part of your bottom of your face is burnt. You're discombobulated and in the water upside down.
I'm just gonna stay put.
Just drink it in for a minute. Just
Yep.
kind of like sit. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think about my life decisions.
You close your eyes and think about your life decisions. Would you like to roll history for your life decisions?
I would.
Please roll for it. Yeah. It's been a lot like this. Joradam?
Alright, this obviously isn't working, so I'm just gonna slam the staff on the log.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you roll a d20 for that?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The concussive force unleashed from the edge of the staff splits part of the stump. Combined with the fire that's on the stump, you send flying out and away. Bits of fire are raining down into the forest and landing on the water and on the trees and on the raft that you're standing next to. And you now feel that the stump is an unsteady place to be. Give me a dex save.
We are our own worst enemies.
Oh god.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, man.
Yeah, in doing so, you also cast yourself backwards and up and away and into a neighboring tree. You get tangled up in the branches and partially skewered for 8 points of damage inside of the tree. Ergo Huto, you heard an explosion. Does this roust you?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
Easy
also your
stress.
situational awareness would tell you that the raft you're on is now on fire.
Can I just have, like, Jeff kind of, you know, when fire's getting really close?
Sure. Yeah, he
Alright.
can notify you.
Alright, and in the meantime, I'm going to meditate on the subject of specifically traveling between Fey Realm and Prime.
Okay.
And, you know, specifically how my ancestors got to Prime. See if there's something I can glean from that.
Sure. Give me a history roll. Okay. You know that such portals exist. The only ones that are a to and fro portal are specialized. So you know that they would be your passive wisdom about that information would tell you that they would be not out in the open. Ozzy Armus, you are underwater after hearing a concussive explosion quite close to your body.
I'm gonna surface and look around.
Okay, you surface. Part of the surface of the water is on fire, but it's not hot enough that it really affects you too much, and it's spread about a bit. You look upon a scene. The raft is on fire. The stump is mostly gone and definitely almost fully engulfed in flames.
Well, I think we've exhausted the stump option. I'm gonna make for the raft.
Okay. Yeah, you're at the raft's edge. Part of it on the other side of you is on fire. Ergo Huto sitting in the center meditating. Dex saved Clivon. You climb up on the raft. Joradam, you're up in a tree.
I'm gonna get out of the tree,
Alright, just jump straight out.
climb down a little bit, maybe.
Okay. You gracefully release yourself from the tree.
Yeah.
That's a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not graceful. You dislodge yourself from the branch and tumble into the water.
Oh.
Yeah, you're in the water.
Okay. I'm gonna try to surface then.
Okay, you can do that. And as you're doing that, ergo Huto, Jeff's getting nervous.
Is he scratching yet?
You can feel him quiver.
I'm still good then.
Alright.
Can I get clarification on what you said earlier? You said that two buildings cannot exist in separate realms in the same place? Or they can?
Wouldn't exist. Anything that was man-made would only have been built in that realm.
Right, okay. So, for example, Jackfall wouldn't exist in the Fey realm.
Not the city as you know it.
No, okay. But it maybe got something built in this realm somehow by other people.
You know it's inhabited.
Hills are good places to build shit. I can't think of anything else I need to meditate on, so I'm gonna take Jeff's quivering as a sign to open my eyes.
Okay, you open your eyes. The left side of the raft is on fire. Ozzy Armus is standing to the right of you. Soaked.
I'm gonna look around and look at Ozzy and be like, dude, what the hell did you do?
It was Jor.
Of course it was.
Ozzy?
Can I also attempt to splash water on the fire that's on the ramp? Like, reach over the side and kind of
Sure.
try to put it out?
Give me just a regular 20 roll for that.
Alright.
Okay, you're starting to splash water on the fire. Ozzy?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. Try to get the fire out on the...
Okay, give me a 20 roll. Okay, you're helping. Joradam?
I'm helping.
I'm gonna make my way towards the raft.
Okay, it's a deck save to try to climb up onto the raft. You're at its edge.
Alright.
Yeah, you tried to climb up onto the fiery bit, and then go right back down.
It was hot.
It was a little bit hot.
It was
You're
a
covered
little
in
bit
water.
hot. Oh god.
Okay, the fire is successfully out, and we'll go to Ergo.
So, I'm probably only telling this to Ozzy, right? Considering Jor is kind of underwater.
Jor's in the water in front of you.
So he can hear me.
He's
Jor-
already paddling.
Jor, go underwater for a second. Kidding. I feel like my party should know this, but Jor's kind of a shit disturber, so if he knows the plan, he could fuck it up. Yeah, basically, I'm gonna let them know that, you know, what I was meditating on, and share the results of my meditation with them.
Okay. That information that you heard me say earlier has been transferred to your person.
Wow. Now you know.
It's no longer meta for you to recount it. Ozzy Armus.
Alright, so should we make for Jackfall, or where Jackfall would be in our world? Hoping
Yeah.
there's a settlement there.
I'm thinking the creepy big guy with all the spikes and the teeth probably meant to take us there to this countess, so I mean, it seems to be a pretty good place that they might have a portal, maybe? Or at least someone there might know where one is. So
We can send Jor in as an Unseelie. He make himself look like them.
true, he could. Plus, it's probably not uncommon for an elf to be wandering around. Maybe I'd be able to get some information as well.
Yeah, I'll just stay at the boat.
That's probably a good plan.
Jor, you're still in the water.
I'm gonna try to get back on the raft.
Okay.
You should probably get out of the water. Your hands are going to get all pruny.
He's struggling to get up.
Can I help him out?
Yeah.
Alright.
Strength check.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haul him up with one hand and into the boat. You're all in the boat.
Raft.
Raft. You're all on the raft. Who wants the stick?
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
I got it.
All right,
Okay.
we're fucked.
Where are you heading?
Take us to Jackfall, Jor. Or
I don't know where that is.
where that would be. Crap. Can I point the direction to him?
Yes, you can.
All right, it's that way.
Your awareness
head
in the
that
woods.
way.
It's that way. I head that way. Okay. Sorry, what were you gonna say, Mr. DM, about awareness?
Your awareness of the woods would allow you to navigate to the correct direction of where you would assume Jackfall was. You travel through the woods on the pull boat, or the push boat with the stick, and reach the shore where the farm would have been, except now it's a field of tall grass. And in the distance where you would have seen Jackfall, there is a empty hill with a large stone pedestal and a set of giant feet on top of it. They're gauntleted boots that appear to stand almost 10 stories tall. And next to it is a large sword with a jeweled hilt sticking out of the ground. It is also quite tall. It's taller than any structure you've probably ever seen unless you've been to large cities before. To the left is the forest that you remember the Hunter's Lodge being in, and the whole farming area where it used to be a farm between you and the hill to your right is all just a grassy field.
Well, there doesn't seem to be a settlement there. You guys gonna want to go check out where that logging camp was in our world?
I suppose.
Because those boots and that sword looks pretty ominous. I don't know.
They're right on top of the hill where the citadel would have been.
Then again, maybe the pedestal's the portal. Maybe we should just check the area where the logging camp was first. You can always come back.
Yeah.
Ozzy, Jor?
You guys go do that. I'll wait here.
Well, Faye liked the forest, so I'm gonna go to the forest.
Jor starts walking off to the left. Ozzy stays on the boat. Ergo?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with him, but I'm gonna put the hood completely up.
Okay. You put your hood up and start walking into the tall grass. And you hear someone shout, "Welcome!" And then he kind of stutters and stops. Welcome to the Countess's name day celebration. And a knight made out of mechanical parts on a mechanical horse trots up to your position with a lance and stops you and is looking down at you and says, welcome. It's
Has
looking
it been
down
an
at you.
hour since we fought the black guy?
No, it has not.
Okay, so I'm still shapeshifted.
Yep. We'll go to...
For how long?
What?
How much longer is he shapeshifted?
15 minutes.
Oof. Doesn't give us much time.
I need your immediate reaction to this situation.
I'm
you can see this. They're only like 30 feet away from the boat. Or the raft.
I'm just gonna look at him like quizzically confused. Just like kind of study him a little bit.
I'm gonna duck down, try not to be seen.
I'm
Which
going
of
in.
you will be the knight?
I'm gonna point
Which
at
of
Jor.
you will be the knight?
I'm the knight.
Good. Which of you will be the mount?
I'm gonna point at Ozzy.
I'm ducked down.
Our friend over here.
Let's joust. Excellent. Let's joust. Excellent. Let's joust. And he starts trotting away, and he lines up with you about 100 feet away from you, and he's pointing towards you. And the horse starts kicking up and charging towards you. And we'll end there for the night.
Jeez.
So who's the mount? It's Ozzy, right? Fuck.
That's who you pointed at.
Yeah, okay, good.
This is bullshit. This is why I stay with the boat.
Alright, well, that's gonna be it for this week. Tune in next week. Also, if you are new to seeing this, or if you're just seeing it on YouTube, check out the stream. We do a little bit of a before show, and now we're going to be doing a little bit of an after show. You know, just some, like, 10-15 minutes wrap-up shit talk. Might not even be D&D related, but it won't be added to the VOD on YouTube. So, from us to you, thanks for watching. See you next week. And... off. That's where we're going to cut it, and...